I knew that my dad was going to go under first. And so I asked, I want to make sure that my dad is okay before I go in.
I gave my kidney to my son, and to have the opportunity to give that precious gift of life and is just indescribable.
So right before I went under, I heard, your dad's okay. We're going to put you to sleep now.
I love him, and I'm grateful for the life that he had. And he made a wonderful impression on a lot of people, and I'm so grateful for his life. Rick was a very social person. He loved people. He was very outgoing.
I don't know, he just had this aura around him that you just wanted to be with him, wanted to hang out with him, because he just made you feel good.
Rick started having kidney problems right from the very beginning. When he was like 2.5, he was diagnosed having bilateral urethral reflux. Then when he was 19 years old, he had a kidney transplant, and so he went through 3 months of dialysis. One of the things that ended up happening in Rick's transplant experience was getting connected to the U.S. transplant games.
You went to the games in Madison and in Pittsburgh and Australia, and you kept, every time you went to the game, you said, Dad, you've got to go to this. Dad, you've got to go to this.
No matter what, he was going to the transplant games. It was where he went to be with people that knew what he was going through.
After you go a couple of times, you begin to know the families that are regular attendees. We felt a part of the transplant community, we called it.
He was always advocating for the games, and he always was trying to help other people go.
At age 29, he had a stroke, which was, as far as we knew, was unrelated to his kidney transplant. He had pulmonary embolisms, a cerebral hematoma.
Rick, was always sick, and so we always knew Rick would make it. Rick would push through, and so this last time, we just assumed he was going to be okay. But 24 hours later, he was gone. I miss him a lot. He was my best friend. I'm learning to be strong and learning that I can do hard things. And he's taught me that I can.
We were told originally that a live transplant would last anywhere between 8 and 12 years. So we feel like his life was extended, and what a tremendous blessing that was. I mean, he was able to go on to school, go to college, get a degree, was married, had 3 children, all of those things that wouldn't have transpired without the transplant. And we wanted to honor Rick by having this scholarship so that others could have the same kind of experience that Rick had.
Everybody who participates has had their life extended, and then everyone has a story to tell. And all you have to do is say, tell me about your transplant, and you have an instant friend.
Yep. You show up, you've got 1,000 friends. It's amazing.